raise a cross. So we're going to talk about all this stuff here today. Firstly, let's go ahead and get into it though. They come out in the report and they say on their website, CDC expands testing of international air travel samples to include flu, RSV, and other respiratory viruses. So the question is, you're going to like, all right, what is RSV? Well,
so that relates to the CDC, Center of Disease Control and Prevention, talking about major airports, talking about the FLU, RSV, which is the respiratory syncytial virus, and other things that believe they test in wastewater related. These airports, he had a list of them: Seattle, San Francisco, I believe Los Angeles is on there, and you have someone on the East Coast, Dulles Airport, I believe. So let's continue on.
Look on screen right here. It says respiratory syncytial, however you say that, virus. It affects lungs, breathing, and passageways. But the fact that they just deploy like this and pop up and now start doing this, it just seems very strange right now, because this means that there's a pretext for something else. Let's listen to some of the video that they're talking about.
As millions of people prepare to travel for the holidays, the CDC is expanding its traveler-based surveillance program to test for more than 24 pathogens, including the flu.
This is Logan Airport in Boston. Here's the list of the airports. For example, John F. Kennedy, Dulles, DC, Boston, Logan, San Francisco. This is for example, and probably more.
The program launched in 2021 as a way to test international passengers for COVID-19. It operates in 7 major U.S. airports, including Logan, and obtains samples to.
So these are some of the locations here where they're saying they're expanding the program at. Why did they say, oh, well, first it's going to be 40, and it looks like it's more than that? I got another map that I want to show you that's really more comprehensive, and it's going to be right here, and it goes in to show you. It says Seattle, Boston, New York, Washington D.C., Los Angeles, and it goes in and it has these nasal swab. It's telling you that San Francisco, Washington, they're gonna be nasal swabbing you, and then it says one side of the United States is gonna do aircraft wastewater. So they're gonna take your wastewater out of the freaking plane on the right portion of the United States. Let's go over here and look on the map and see exactly where this is at.
Strawberry or nut?
It looks like it's somewhere either in Boston Airport or John F. Kennedy International Airport, where they're gonna go and get your crap in the wastewater, and they're gonna use that to, I guess, eat whatever they see fit. Now, what do they see coming out? There's multiple things that they're saying they see coming, and one of them that they're trying to say was meat pie is another one that they're trying to say is coming out. And here we go with the bad stuff once again. Symptoms: headache, sore throat, difficult breathing, vomiting, coughing, fever. EPA is one of them they're saying that could be a potential next aspect of what we're going to be dealing with. We don't know for a fact, but they updated this into the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease pandemic patches to watch in October. Now the whole storyline goes into never jump back into fear, because this is what caused us at large in 2020 to basically have everything seized just in seconds. Now, there's another situation as well that they said they're looking at, and they're projecting that, and when I read this, it's so vague, but they say peanut butter could trigger this global pandemic is deadly link established. Scientists have suggested that palm oil could cause a pandemic as deforestation has a part to play in its mass production. They believe it can make the world prone to some type of zoonotic disease. This came out November 5th, 2023. Now the question is, like, how do you know there's going to be some type of zoonotic disease coming from freaking peanut butter and palm oil when you read into the report? It doesn't really give you anything comprehensive saying that for a fact it could happen. So on screen right here, you're seeing mass production of nutty spread could make the world open to outbreaks of zoonotic disease, which is infectious disease that can be transmitted between humans and animals. Okay, so what are you talking about here? Why are you saying this? There, you read more into this report. It just keeps talking about deforestation, palm oil. It really doesn't give you anything with why peanut butter. Now, peanut butter at large, they did vaccinate peanut butter years ago, a long time ago. And so a lot of people started to get allergies to peanut butter. And then they said, all right, we're going to come out with a peanut butter vaccine. They did that years ago. Ben did that. So this peanut butter supply is already been hit. So if anything, they might do something to the peanut butter supply that's different than what we know of. And remember, I was telling you, with all the airports, they were doing all these winter drills, these training drills, agencies were doing these drills. Not just one location, but you can go and look up from October to
In West Texas, you had 5.3 or 4 earthquake a few days ago, or and you also had a plant explosion too as well. So a lot of things going on.
November.
Scripture talks about know this in the last days that perilous times shall come. 2 Timothy 3:1. Perilous goes to evil, bad times, man. Scripture talks about be not ignorant of anything great or small. Sirach 5:15. So earthquakes, talk about earthquakes, uproars of the people. 9:3 is 2nd Esdras. So you see earthquakes in different places like West Texas having an earthquake. Places that normally wouldn't, for example. So
I'm over probably like 20 to 30 emergency drills that were done at airports. So they expect something else to come to the airports. That's what we know for a fact. They've done so many drills. Some of them was like, the one you just seen was a hazmat emergency, a chemical spill. One of them was a medical emergency. One was a plane crash. So all these different events tie in to crazy things that's probably already been. And we talked yesterday about HARP. So this report came out while HARP was basically doing what they were doing. So they were doing what they were doing for 3 days, right? So again, separately though, we told you that a lot of stuff upticked. People started protesting more. They just went to Black Rock recently. We'll play that video of them going to Black Rock.
Black Rock, you can hide! Black Rock, you can hide! We charge you with genocide! We charge you with genocide!
So my question to you right now as you're tuning into this video, do you think Black Rock would allow these people in here if they didn't want those people to be in there? Because who in the heck has ever even protested in Black Rock before? That's the real question. So I want to see your answer in the conversation here. And also, you had a lot of symptoms yesterday because of HARP. And we showed you a lot of different things that was happening because HARP fired up. And basically what we're going to do right now is we're going to show you how the EMFs actually affect you. So HARP fired up, and all of a sudden, hey, we need to go to airports and stuff like that, and we need to go and surveil you. We had an earthquake hit that was in Texas. This is the video that we're showing it right now. HARP facility fired up over the last few days. People were having the most weirdest symptoms. You all voiced it in the comment section. Give us a whole bunch of likes up while this video is live right now. And if you're just tuning in, we're going to go back to the map again and show you what's going on at these airports. Where HARP at large is starting to fire up. And I told you, I put down a couple notes. I noticed that violent behavior was on the uptick. Speaking of violent behavior, here just happened recently. They were at the museum and there was just this big mass situation broke out. You know what I'm saying? So once again, like I said, as soon as HARP fired up, I'm telling you, like I have my notepad out and I'm writing it down and I'm looking at multiple reports. Okay, Europe starts to get violent. Okay, now we got violent attacks. Now we got ladies driving through buildings and stuff like that. Now we got all these different situations starting to transpire. So all I'm trying to say is that there was something strange happening. Here's what PubMed says about EMF. EMFs disturb immune function through stimulation of various allergic and inflammatory responses, as well as effects on tissue repair process, Such disturbances increase the risk of various diseases, including cancer. So dandelion root is something that they use. It's very good for resisting against cancer, but also just clean air, like I said, with air purifiers and stuff like that. Highly important. So here's the map once again. If you're just tuning in, you don't know what's going on. The map shows here where they're going to be expanding these locations and all the nasal swabs. So you need to tell all your family members. You need to tell everybody in the locations right now. If you're from these areas, if you're from San Francisco, do me a
So Seattle, Tacoma, San Francisco, Los Angeles, LAX, San Francisco, Seattle, Tacoma, Boston, Logan, John F. Kennedy, Newark, Liberty, and Dulles. This is examples.
favor. Do yourself a favor. Do everybody a favor. Share the video out. Get it to everybody in San Francisco, in Los Angeles. Get it out there. Seattle. Get it out there. Boston. John F. Kennedy International Airport in New York. VA, Virginia as well. They're going to be on the list. So this is where they're expanding the surveillance systems. And this just means that they want more surveillance control over society. They're going to try this again. And it starts with this, but they're trying to say it's just the flu now. And I don't get sick. Like over the last 3 years, I wasn't sick, but I did get sick this year, which was highly strange to me. 3 years, come on. Immune system built up, hugely strong, everything's good. But for some reason, this year, I was even affected by something that went through. I think it was some type of flu or something like that. All the different things, but definitely recovered from it. Using just so much, like I do oil silver, all the different stuff I was using. I'm like, man, this is strong. Like when I look around, like my eyes and stuff like that, you can feel it in the eyes, you can feel it basically in the lung section a little bit, So whatever is happening, they're definitely at large trying.
Temu Black Friday. $20 coupon alert and check.
It's locked for the commercials.
So yes, this surveillance program has been expanded. We'll play a little bit more of the clip here and let you hear a little bit more what they're saying in this video here.
People are now spreading the disease in a different way than we had a little bit of a break after the pandemic. And now we just see an uptick in these viruses.
Public health officials expect hospitalizations for COVID-19, the flu, and RSV to top pre-pandemic levels. CDC data shows as many as 80,000 children under 5 are hospitalized with RSV each year. It's why doctors are scrambling to restock a medication that provides short-term protection. For instance, the FDA approved the antibody over the summer, but demand is still outpacing supply.
Increased demand and these inventory has shot all the way down. So I guess they're trying to ramp up inventory of those slow down, but everybody has a waiting list.
Vanessa Welch,
That relates to respiratory syncytial, like I said, VIRUS, RSV. So they testing for, I guess, the surveillance program. They're starting in certain major airports. I was stating four major airports. And
25 wins.
According to data from the CDC, COVID-19 hospitalizations remain steady while flu season has ticked up slightly throughout the country. Doctors are urging pregnant women to get an RSV vaccine, which can reduce hospitalization in babies within the first 6 months.
So there it is. If you want to know what's going on, subscribe.
so that's a few of that. Let me get a scripture real quick. That was the JWTV report. He has some good information about certain things. For there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be made known. So anything covered or hid will be revealed, will be revealed or remain known. Man. Therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in the darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ears ears in the closet shall be proclaimed, which means made known upon the housetop. So things that are hidden, covered, secret, is going to be made, is going to be revealed and made known, man. The things that was hidden in the dark, the light's going to shine upon it, man. It's going to be made known. Things that was hidden, that's going to be made known. There was an event that on a brothel talking about in Virginia, a high-end brothel, $600, where a lot of people, where high-profile individuals were involved, elected officials, different things. I was in Virginia. I was a report earlier today. So a lot of stuff going on, man. For nothing is secret that shall not be made manifest. So anything secret will be eventually made manifest. Neither anything hid that shall not be known and come abroad. So secret, hid, that's in the dark is going to come to light. The light's going to shine on it. It's going to be revealed. It's going to be made known. It's going to be made manifest. And anything secret is going to be brought out, man. And that's what you're seeing. This truth, for example, is bringing out things that were hidden. That was hidden in the closet. That was hidden in secret places. You know, the truth is manifested, man. It's unveiling that veil, man. It's lifting that skirt. It's pulling those curtains to show what's really going on, man. And that's what you're seeing, man. For example, all kinds of things being revealed, man. And that being said, I hope this helps in some way. This was a report. Give all praise, Yahweh Shem Yeshua, Bashem Kakada Zaya Worshawu.